They know the score, and that's why Big Mac, of course, we have him on the PR panel. He definitely has a great history just with Chicago Smash 4 in general. He's a number
Big Mac is
on the most recent PR. Faust, you remember? Is it 8? I think it's 8.
It's either 6 or 8.
And JJ's number 3.
Yes, JJ is 3. It's Ned, Tyro, JJ, Seth, Panda.
Bushi.
Dan? No, Bushi's 7.
Oh, Dan, Bushi.
Dan,
Big
Bushi,
Mac.
Big Mac.
Oh,
9.
No, who's 8?
No, Bushi's 7.
Bushi's 7, then, okay, well,
Yeah, either way.
Whatever. Our PRs are relevant after number 3, so.
Hey, but shout out to JJ's tag. You see that RuneScape? You see that? Can we appreciate that for a second?
JJ and Starbase Fruit, very avid RuneScape players. I wish I could tell you I got why, but
we'll never know.
Let's get into game 1. And Big Mac isn't rocking this Sega tag. I have not gotten to ask him why. Other than, you know, Sega is a great company that has some awesome games in their disposal. So we'll have to see, though. I'll ask him later. Anyway, Smashville game 1.
Yep. As JJ calls it, Smuckers.
Smuckersville.
No clue why, but he does. Getting a jab here, gonna be breaking percents a little bit. JJ's got the tiniest of leads and center stage as Diddy Kong. That's a huge asset.
But now Big Mac's going to open up a lead, and, oh, not in the lead yet, but he does have the stage control. Had enough, again, we're seeing a lot of these air dodge reads. People are waiting for him, but then they just don't connect. I don't know if it's they don't want to pull the trigger or commit to something, or if they're just kind of, especially in a game 1 situation like this, just waiting out habits.
Yeah.
And putting a note in the back of your head saying, okay, this guy is going to air dodge in this situation. Let's look out for that in the future when I can get a stock with it.
Okay, JJ is going to make it back there. Every time these two go off stage, I tighten up everything. Like, it's so tense, these two going off stage. You never know what's going to happen. Diddy has really, really goofy barrel properties sometimes, and Needles can really screw with them. So it's a complete toss-up what's going to happen when these two meet off the stage.
Yeah, I thought that soft spot neutral air would maybe cause JJ to drop a little bit lower, put him in a more vulnerable position to be forced to barrels. But instead, we got JJ with the stage control again, and he's been working on his ledge trap game so much. I love, like, every time I commentate him because I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
But apparently he's just going to die.
Apparently Sloppy Salmon's going to take out stock 1 here.
Ledge trap be damned. The one moment that Big Mac gets back on that stage, he gets stock.
So JJ's going to pull that banana, and one thing you know JJ loves to look for is that angel drop, and he's so good at getting it. He'll only use it, though, when he knows he has the read. As we said before, when you have the read, you save it for when it matters.
You see,
okay.
Okay, that's
okay,
4 spot
well.
dodges in a row.
I kind of wish they would have kept going.
How
deep can we go?
Okay.
Oh, man, he had it.
He shows angel drop.
Yup.
But again, another moment where you've got that read, and you don't pull the trigger.
JJ's going to start looking for up tilt if this doesn't kill.
Yeah, we are at about up tilt percent on Sheik. Of course, D tilt to raw bear also would be effective.
D tilt to fair could also be effective, but the up tilt is going to be the one to take it. Stocks are even only 8% lead here for Big Mac.
People talk about how good, like, you know, a lot of Diddy moves are. Monkey flip, fair. Up tilt, you know, it's not one of those moves you just get to use a lot in neutral, but it's just so nice to have that in your back pocket. Just, like, I know I've got this one trick as, like, my kind of last resort maneuver to take out a stock, and that's all it's really particularly used for, but at that roll, it's very effective.
Well, the goofy thing about Diddy is he's got literally a kill option at, like, every single percent. Earlier percents, you could get the down throw double dare. Just janky stuff. Later on, you can get like banana F smash, then you can get down tilt up smash. Then eventually, when all that stops working, after, you know, down tilt bear, then you just have up tilt. He's got so many options to kill throughout the entire set. It's just sickening, actually.
Well, you know, Midwest is the land of the Diddies. We've been used to this character for quite some time. But JJ, he's grabbing the stage now, holding it pretty hard with that banana. Big Mac does not look like he wants to fly too far off of that Smashville platform, but he gets the banana for himself, and an edge guard opportunity, possibly. Not going to overcommit. Doesn't even have to.
Wow. Okay, we talked about having the download. That was a prime example of that. Knowing that JJ was going to, he had to monkey flip there. He could either do that or charge barrels. Charge barrels would have been much more susceptible, unless he did some goofy stuff, went high, got out of the way. but Big Mac had a huge read there on that monkey flip, was able to capitalize in a big way to lock up game 1.
If he did that double jump, he could have done, if he still had his double jump, he could have done like the double jump charge barrels, which gives you a little bit more leeway, because when you do the double jump and then immediately up B afterwards, like it gives you a little bit of a float almost.
I believe that only works when you're coming out of tumble state.
Oh, really?
I believe so. Either tumble state or like it's like the first action you do. It's something. It's a property like something like that. I'll have to rewatch the notice video.
Immediately showing Angel Drop though at the beginning of game 2.
He's just kind of threatening it. He is kind of letting him, like, kind of putting the fear of the Angel Drop in him. Making him, it's almost like when you do that, Big Mac knows, well, I can't neutral get up. I can't. The Angel Drop's coming. So it's almost like JJ, he just took out that option of get up, neutral get up completely. So he's either going to roll or jump. JJ's going to capitalize on that every time.
Ledge drop's also a possibility, but, you know, Angel Drop covers that as well. So we'll see here.
Oh, man. Had the right read, wrong spacing.
And here's JJROCKETS just kind of going off at the moment. Got a quick 100%. Not even a minute gone in this game.
Big Mac is going to answer quick here.
No tech, though.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, not like this, JJ.
You know that feeling you get when you just kind of like drop down a roller coaster in your stomach? That's what I felt right there.
And maybe that's what your Angel Drop theory works out into. Get the turnaround banana forward smash. That'll clean up Big Mac right off the top of the stage. And, you know, even though that was a little bit of a tech flip from JJROCKETS, he's still in this game, and that's what matters.
No, actually, I'll boldly say JJ does not get enough credit for the amount of thinking he does in a game. I've talked with him before, and he literally will prioritize, like, up throw, up air, because he considers the damage you get from magnifying glass, from being in the blast zone. Like, he actually takes that in consideration. Like, I can either get stage advantage or this extra % by getting the magnifying glass %.
That's super interesting. I know he has like a particularly like good, like very well thought out flowchart of what optimal Diddy combos are to do at every single %. So that must definitely play into an account there. And there he was looking for that up throw up air.
He would have been able to get it had he just pulled the trigger. He was looking for the air dodge, but Big Mac wasn't giving it to him.
Big Mac not looking to relinquish this game. He wants the 2-0 victory to face Ned in loser semifinals.
Monkey flip kick gonna get him a whole bunch of stage control here. And JJ will say this every time. He is so not afraid when his opponent has banana because he just knows how it works. I think he
that was a forward smash.
There, yo.
And looking again for that up throw up air. Not gonna find its mark.
Oh man. Big Mac drifted right into him. JJ just pulled the trigger a little too early on that up smash, but back throw, a little bit of a DI mix up there. Gonna get him all the stage control he wants. JJ without a banana, and as I say that, he's got one now.
Oh, okay. Looking for the roll back.
Uh-oh.
Is that it? No.
No, not quite yet, but that was beautiful on Big Mac's part.
That was a missed input if I ever saw one. That grenade going back towards center stage. Big Mac. Oh, I think that one might have been a bouncy push the other way.
Uh-oh. Big Mac a little bit misspaced on the needles there. We are an up tilt %.
Yeah,
With this
pretty
much
tense.
rage at 154, we are an up tilt %. But it doesn't matter. Big Mac is going to take it 2-0 for JJROCKETS here in winner's bracket. Winner's quarters is going to go to Big Mac.
Very impressive play. Kind of clutching it out, even though there were a couple of tech flubs from JJROCKETS. But, you know, we take those. We're moving on into winners semifinals, where he'll face his very longtime friend, former teammate, Ned.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The other side of that, I believe it was Dan moving on.
Dan is going to be moving on to play
And
Mr. Zero.
Yep.